please prepare for this process to continue the rest of your life. There are nothing but difficulties in achieving your goal. Listen, folks, success is hard. It's really hard. We just need to get that part straight. Success is hard. But I got news for you. Having lived in a car for 3 years, being not successful is hard too. Now, here's the difference between the two hards. Being not successful and hard, and trying to become successful and hard. When you are not successful and hard, there are no options. You can't decide where you're going to dinner. You can't decide if you're going to buy a pair of shoes. You can't decide if you're going on vacation. You can't decide what you're going to eat. Your don't have options. On the road to success, it's hard, but it creates options for you. It does. Look, see, people get hung up on the fact that I'm not a millionaire yet. But hold up, man. There's joy in the journey. See, on your way to becoming a millionaire, how about if you celebrate making $50,000 a year? Don't you remember when you didn't have that? Then when you get $100,000, there's another celebration. Because guess what? It's 2 times more than 50. You make $150,000, there's another celebration. See, there's joy in the journey. But people get bogged down with, I ain't a millionaire yet, and they remain unhappy. And now you block all the rest of the blessings God got for you. Because God, the more you're grateful, the more he gives you to be grateful for. So now, God gives you 150, you got your lips stuck out. Why would he give you some more stuff not to be grateful? Turn down women. Give a who you with. Steve, I want a picture. No, not today. You big lip son of a I bet I'll never watch your funky ass show again. Because Denzel taught this to me at a party one night. He said, Steve, watch how people walk up to me. We're at a party in L.A. People come up to Denzel, they say, oh my God, Mr. Washington. Oh my God, Mr. Washington. Oh my God, so happy to meet you, sir. They come up to me and go, Steve, what's up, man? What up, Steve? You know why? Because Denzel is a movie star. I'm a TV star. To go see Denzel, you got to get a babysitter, you got to get in your car, you got to stand in line, you got to buy a ticket, you got to get in another line, you got to buy your concessions, you sit down, you wait for some credits to come on, previews, and then he comes up. Once he's done, you get in your car, you go home. You treat him with a different reverence. Me, you invite me to your house every day. You don't invite nobody to your house you don't like. So when you turn a TV set on, it's because you like a person. So now you in your drawers, you going to make a sandwich with me. So I'm your uncle. I'm Uncle Steve. So when people meet me, Steve, what's up, man? What up, Unc? Boy, you crazy to Hey, Steve. I don't get the same reference that Denzel gets. And I told that to Sam. I say, Sam, I gotta be nice to people. I get rated. You don't get rated. You don't got no sponsors. I got sponsors. I gotta treat people different. My wife always told me, she said, Steve, when you don't feel like being famous, we stay home. But when we go out in public, you belong to them. And you ain't got to like it, but you belong to them. And my wife worked with me really hard. Because, you know, if I'm really tired, I just go, hey, man, not right now. She said, Steve, you can't do that. They'll never see you again. This is their moment. Now, you can turn down men. This is the rule of being famous. You can turn down men, because men get it. Hey, dog, not today. I'm with my girl, I'm with my family. Oh, okay, my bad, Steve. You can't turn down women. Give a who you with. Steve, I want a picture. No, not today. You big lip son of a I bet I'll never watch your funky ass show again. Give a about you with your body. So all I'm asking for is a picture. You can't take one picture. Women, man. And then it goes to something my mother taught me. You know, my mother said, Steve, when you're kind to people, they'll tell everybody they know. If you're rude to people, they just tell everybody. And you can't win. So I never turn down women, and I never turn down children and elderly people. Nobody elder, man or woman. If you're older than me, I'll give you whatever you ask me for. If you're a woman, I try to. I'd rather wake up happy and overjoyed about going to do something than miserable and getting a check for it. Follow your dreams, man. You got one time around this track. If you don't follow your dream, if you don't follow your dream, man, you're never gonna be happy. Goldman Sachs probably a great company. If that's your dream, pursue it. But just because you have a degree in something don't mean you have to be stuck to that degree. Chase your dreams, man. You want to wake up in the morning and be excited about going to work. You want to wake up in the morning and be excited about what you do. You want to wake up and can't wait to go to work. See, it's a big difference from saying, I gotta go to work and I get to go to work. That's two different things. I get to go to work every day. When I worked at Ford Motor Company, Lincoln Electric, I gotta go to work because I just was unhappy. When I started living in my gift, then I get to go to work. That's what you want to wake up and be able to say. If you're waking up miserable, if you wake up and you're driving to a job you don't enjoy, if you're driving to a job that's not fulfilling, okay, don't get stuck in that rut, man. Chase your dreams. You got to go do that thing, make your heart pump, man. Make you feel good. Even if you don't make as much money. I'd rather wake up happy and overjoyed about going to do something than miserable and getting a check for it. That's just my opinion. You don't have to take that advice, but you ask me. What happens? They close companies. They don't close dreams. They cancel TV shows. They can't cancel none of my dreams. Honestly, the best thing is I'm living my dream. You know, when I was 10 years old, I wrote on a piece of paper, I won't be on TV. I wrote it at 10, man. I didn't get on TV till I was 38. It was a 28-year wait. But it's also a scripture that says it happens like that. It says, write the vision, Habakkuk 2:2. It says, write the vision and make it plain, so that he who reads it will run to it. And even though it tarry, wait for it, for surely it will come at an appointed time. If you have a dream and you write it down and you read your paper every morning, every night, that it's going to happen. It has to. Because see, God puts everything he has for you, he puts it in your imagination. That's what your imagination is. Now, if you get smart and you write it on a piece of paper and you believe in it and willing to work, everything you write down comes true. That's a principle of success. Why you think Oprah been on TV over 30 years telling people about vision boards? I interviewed President Obama. He got a vision board. Everybody I know, Tyler Perry got a vision board. Dan Cathy owned Chick-fil-A, he got a vision board. Everybody I know that's successful has a vision board because that's the law of attraction. That's how it works.